Today I'm going to talk about the difference between socialism, capitalism, and communism. We hear all this spew carrying on, people going crazy, oh, Obama's a socialist, blah, blah, blah. These same people that are spewing, going crazy on this, they haven't got a clue about economics. I got an MBA from the top 10 school of business in economics. It's complicated. Well, these people, the same people that are spewing, oh, he's a socialist, he's a communist, the same people that couldn't name you 2 Supreme Court justices, the same people they took a map out, couldn't identify the shape of Nevada or Florida, the same people that they took a map out and laid it out of the Middle East, they couldn't tell you where Saudi Arabia was from France. And they're spewing about communism, socialism, they don't even know what it is. Now, I'm going to break it down fast, really fast, and give us kind of a little synopsis of what's going on. Now, as far as we hear, the free marketplace, you know, what's going on in the Gulf, that's free marketplace. That's what pure capitalistic societies do. We've never been pure capitalists in this country, never, ever. We're a guided capitalist here and always have been. Look, here's my example of free marketplace idealism. If they believe this, okay, if a company's doing bad things, people aren't going to support it. Okay, say you're an airline and they're doing bad things, so the planes are blowing up. So one plane blows up, kills everybody. Another plane blows up, kills everybody. People quit flying with this airlines. When you fly with these guys, my God, that's how pure market. But you know, okay. But what if you were on the plane? Or what if one of your family members was on the plane? Well, get off this. Obama's a socialist. You know, it kills me that Greenspan's and Ayn Rand are pure marketplace. He supposedly was. Yet he wouldn't let the interest rate flow where it was supposed to flow. He's falsely stimulated, played all kinds of games on the downside. That's pure marketing? I don't think so. I mean, that's government intervention. Greenspan intervened big time, all the time, on this low interest rate. But here I go, I'm going to do it fast. Here we go. Now, okay, we got pure capitalism. You can come through here. Yeah, all right. We got in between socialism. We got communism. Okay, where does the United States lie in this? We've always been somewhere in here. And we go from here and here somewhere. We move a little bit here and there, you know, depending, not much, but that's where we're at. And we are what we call guided capitalism. Okay, here's the pure capitalistic society, of course, pure marketplace. Read on around. You know, get into it. What? Name me a pure capitalistic society. Maybe Mexico a little bit. Maybe Argentina in the 1970s. I mean, there's been pure marketplace. What happens to pure capitalism? Well, I hate to say it, but it was said by somebody we're not supposed to talk about that pure capitalism will have people starving. The masses will be starving in the street. You know, when I teach, I tell the students, has that ever happened in the U.S.? I'm here to tell you it happened in 1929. We got pretty free marketplace there in the late 20s for what we have for now. You know, not all the way here, but we did kind of get over in here. You know, no regulation, no nothing, everything. Pure capitalistic societies differentiates wealth just not here. You know, NBA players making $10 million a year, you know, $1 million a week. The average American making $1 million in their lifetime. CEOs making $400 million. You know, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger like it did in the 20s. That's what happens to pure capitalism. Go to Mexico. There's a lot of the population in Mexico. Go to Mexico City. Live very well. Masses live in pure poverty. That's what happens to pure capitalism. Okay, let's go over here. Pure communism. Pure communism. Russia, right? They had pure communism. Okay? The Mormons right here tried it. In the early days, they called it the United Order. The church warehouse, they tried it in Brigham City, and they tried it in St. George. Everything, all the wealth went to the bishop's warehouse. Not just food, like they do have a good program now, but everything, and then they dispersed it out. Why does it not work? Takes away incentive. You know, proved it didn't work. We don't have any pure capitalism societies, I don't think, left on it. You know, China's, believe it or not, I mean, they're supposedly somewhat communist. That's an odd thing that mix this with this. And, you know, make all our goods, support everything. Here we go with that, but that's not bad. Socialism. Okay, that's what Barack Obama, everybody accuses him of socialist. Where were they when George Bush was freaking running this country into freaking debt and being yanked? You know, isn't that socialism? You know, we have a tax rate that's extremely low in this country. Lowest it's been in 60 years. And people rant and rave. It kills me. I don't understand it. But anyway, socialism. Scandinavian countries, probably the closest. You know, Denmark, tax rate's way up there, but here's the difference. Over there, they had a referendum to lower the tax rate from approximately, you can come through here, it's all right, approximately about 79% they wanted to lower. They have the highest tax rate on earth. So they put it to a vote. When they put it to the vote, everybody voted it down. Why? They like their benefits. I had a friend I went to college with here named Johan. He was from Sweden. And he used to argue with these professors, and he was an intelligent kid. Boy, he used to go out. I love this guy. You know, he was a freaking ladies' guy, too. He'd rant right about American females. He says, I gotta get back to Scandinavia. I can't handle these American females. He was funny. But anyway, he would go off. He says, yeah, we don't have any homeless. We don't have any billionaires either. So that's, you know, and people like it that way. It's how society is. America, we've never been that. We love incentive. We are the land of competition. We're the land of freedom. That's why we come up with all these beautiful innovations and all these things that we have. Well, the other side of it, you know, we have an ugly side of this too. We have an extremely high crime rate. We have a huge prison rate. You know, we love to incarcerate people. But we are not this. We are not this, and we surely are not this. Never have been. Like I said, we kind of slide along in here just a little bit. We are guided capitalism. I wore my IndyMac shirt. I found this at a thrift store the other day. You remember who IndyMac was? Funny. Maybe a collector's item someday. They were the first bank to go down. They were the first one under the mortgage nightmare. That's another subject. Thanks.